She makes like video content of old games, like
I'm sorry,
Juggernaut.
baby.
If you're gonna have these conversations, can you please let me know?
I'm sorry.
They're being insanely loud.
I am. I'm sorry. I was too loud, guys.
I gotta feel in trouble.
I'm sorry. My wife wants to go to sleep. I'm sorry, guys.
So here's the deal. I guess a few people who are regulars have started to offer to become moderators in my content because, as you guys have seen, here's the funny part. I haven't asked for any new moderators whatsoever, okay? But people are actually, like, offering now because they're like, dude, these weirdos are coming into your chat every day with 100 sock accounts. They're spamming your kick chat. They're attacking your YouTube chat. And you're just, like, ignoring it. I'm like, yeah, what should I do? Should I sit here and whine and complain about it all day? No, I'm just going to go about my way and make content. I don't care what they do. They're wasting their lives away, right? I'm not going to let it bother me. It's like water down a duck's back. You know what I mean? And fuck them. They're nothing to me. But I guess the chatters are actually starting to get upset because they're like, yeah, it's really annoying. We want to talk during your stream and there's this fucking crazy spam and shit. So some people have actually started to offer me, you know, hey, could we mod for you and stuff? I haven't gotten back to a single person yet. So if you did ask, I haven't responded yet. Don't worry. It's not you. It's me. I've been busy. But I may look to add a few mods. Here's the thing, though. Okay? Here's the problem with this situation. Every single time that someone becomes a moderator of mine, sadly, that puts a target on your back. That makes you the target of the ire of my detractors and crazy obsessed weirdos. Okay? They're going to go after you. They're going to try to find any information associated with your online accounts, your social media. They're going to try to harass you. They're going to try to dox you. They're going to try to post your shit up on Kiwi Farms for no reason. I want you to understand, it doesn't affect me. I'm still going to be here streaming. No matter any of that happening, it has nothing to do with me. They do it just because they're trying to feel like they have some kind of an impact on another human because they are worthless, meaningless humans. They don't have impact on anyone. So therefore, to actually harass someone online gives them a feeling like, oh, my existence is meaningful for a fleeting second because I actually impacted someone. Even though it's toxic and negative and it wasn't helpful, they don't care. To them, at least they exist, right? And that's pretty sad to think. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty sad to think that that is what human existence has become for some people, that they're just such miserable, worthless wretches, right? That they think that that's some kind of a meaningful existence to harass someone online. Oh, now I got something out of today. But that's just reality for, sadly, a lot of people, right? And so I'm not quick to jump on just modding someone. I feel like this is a big responsibility for someone to take on. They have to understand the level of harassment they may receive. And that's why I don't just, someone wants to help, I'll just mod you willy-nilly. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't do that. I want to make sure that you know for a fact, 100%, what's going on and what you're stepping up to, because you're going to get harassed as a result of moderating my content, okay? So if anyone is interested, you can always email me at darksidephil@hotmail.com, or you can DM me on X at they call me DSP, and you can say, hey, I'm interested in being a moderator. But you got to be, I care more about the people than to just be moderating them on a whim and expecting that, you know, you're going to have good behavior. You're not. It's going to be bad. Trust me on this. I've seen it firsthand over and over how this goes, okay? So that's why I don't just want to do it and be kind of irresponsible about it. It's not just about me and my content. It's about protecting people who I can protect from these weirdos, okay? So if anyone is still interested, let me know. But if you're ever interested in being a moderator for anyone for that regard, you got to make sure that your online presence is not tied in any way to your real life presence. Like, you should not have your real name, your real address, your real socials. Like, you shouldn't have your real Facebook account tied to the X account that's the same name as your YouTube account that just happens to be your Kick and Twitch accounts. You know what I'm saying? That's bad. You need to disassociate everything from itself so that way no one can put two and two together and try to mess with people, okay? This is also strongly one of the reasons why I do not have any kind of a public Discord. I feel like a public Discord is a humongous detriment to a healthy online community. So many people are like, oh no, it's a good thing. No, it's not. A Discord is just another avenue for someone to try to get your information and harass you constantly and to take conversations you've had that you thought were in confidence and turn them public and turn it against you and weaponize it against you and mess with you. I just don't know how people don't get that. They think, oh, Facebook, that's a safe place. Discord, oh, what a safe place. No, it's the opposite. Every time that you have one of these online communities, it's another liability. It's another place where people can turn it against you and try to make your life a living hell. Why would you want that? That's why I'm not going to have a public Discord ever. There's no point. It serves no purpose for any kind of positive community. I've been around 18 years without a public Discord. I don't think I need one at this point. I'm good, you know? It just causes more problems for everybody. So, Estelle, thanks for another $5. Early UFC was peak. It's worth seeing Brock Lesnar's fights. He was gifted an easy title run, but man, he was a beast. I've actually never seen any of Brock Lesnar's fights in UFC at all. To me, that's a later UFC. Like, by the time that he had joined UFC and was doing those big fights, that was past the time that I was even involved or knew anything about it, you know? Rabidoom says, are RimWorld streams on indefinite pause? Yes. I want to emphasize, it's a pause. We are going back to RimWorld, for sure. I like the game enough. I enjoyed it a lot. I want to go back and check it out again. It's just that we had played it for 4 straight months. And when you do something for that length of time, it's going to get played out. And I really did feel like it did. And I'm at the situation where, like, I don't want to just keep doing it for the sake of doing it and we're all bored of it. So we put it on a pause and it will come back. Like I said, more than likely, it'll come back at a time when there's just not a lot of constant new games to play and things to do. Notably, this usually happens during the summertime. Okay? What's the difference between public and private Discord? Like, I have a private Discord that's just for, like, talking to my mods. Or if I need to message someone to do a podcast or something like that. That's all it's for. I don't use it to actively chat. It's not a common thing that I do. And it's not public, meaning not everyone has access to it. It's only for me to have private conversations behind the scenes that aren't public to my content. That's a private Discord versus public is like, oh, I have a server that I maintain and it's open invitations and anyone can join it and everyone has these conversations and now they're all public access and anyone can get to them. And now people can try to get to you and harass you on there. That I'm never going to do that. Skyjogger, I'm well aware of that. He did a $5 super chat and he says, there's a spreadsheet of every person who has donated to you. They collect all kinds of data on every single donating user. It's wild and unhinged. That's why, as I've stated over the years, one of the best ways if you are interested in contributing to my content and supporting it, it's tipping via PayPal. Because PayPal is completely anonymous. No one has any clue who anyone is who has ever tipped me via PayPal. No one has any information about your name, your address, your email, none of that. They can't have it. It's not public. It's not tied to a name. It's all behind the scenes. Therefore, no one can mess with you if you tip me via PayPal. It's completely confidential and safe. And that's really the only completely confidential and safe way. I would argue now you can actually do anonymous subs on Kick. And that so far seems to work. At first they didn't. Because what would happen is someone would anonymously gift a sub and then all of a sudden in the pop-up it would give your name anyway. You're like, oh shit, well that didn't work. But they fixed it and now it seems like you can now be an anonymous sub gifter on Kick. That's great. So I would say tips via PayPal and anonymous subs on Kick are the 2 ways that you can contribute and be anonymous without any kind of protections. Otherwise, if you're going to super chat, be a member, be a paid sub, and all public stuff, do your best to differentiate your online presence from your real life. Trust me on this. There you go. The Hair just did a $2 super chat and says, well, add me to that spreadsheet, a.k.a.
the Burdell Files.
There you go. Mommy Make the Out Day did a $2 super chat and says, quartering took down the Kino Cathedral channel. I don't care. Can I be honest with you? At this point, I've looked into the situation. I've said my piece. That's really all I care about. I don't really care any further what goes on over there. At this point, that kind of stuff that's going on over there is to the point where there's no way you know what's going on with anything anymore. Like, I would believe circumstantially at first, some of the stuff was actually the quartering taking down stuff because he publicly said he was going to. Now, that doesn't mean he did it, but he did brag about that he was going to do it, correct? At this point, he is so embroiled in drama and people basically trying to tear him down in his business and everything that he stands for. I would almost think that people would probably try to do further things to continue the feud going and then say he did it when he actually didn't. And the thing is, there's really no evidence or way to prove any of it. So I would almost guarantee you that that is now going to become such a huge embroiled battle for months and months on end. I've already did my react. I'm done. I feel like that's old news. I'm on to the next shit. You know, trust me, I don't need to be bothered by that shit every day. It has nothing to do with me. I'm good.